Welcome back. Now, we know what anxiety is. Now, how do we treat it? We're back here with Bekah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So, anxiety is a very complicated issue, and I'd imagine there's lots of different levels of care. Can you break it down for us?
Yes. First and foremost, if you're concerned about your child's safety, the first place to go is to a hospital. They have social work teams who can assess your child to make sure that they're safe. If this is something you think can be treated on an outpatient basis, you just want to get connected with a good therapist, look online, ask your insurance for referrals, but make sure that the therapist specializes in anxiety and uses a model called ERP, Exposure Response Prevention. If you feel like you need some more support from that, there's great programs called IOP or Intensive Outpatient. These are 4 to 5 day a week programs, typically after school, like Life Launch Centers or the OCD anxiety clinics, and they can provide a lot of support. If that's not enough and you really need 24-hour support around the clock for managing this and long-term, that's when you would contact Cascade Academy.
And how do we know which one we should put our child into? You start at the top and work our way down?
If there's any concern for safety, start at the top, right? And this is just a good time to ask your child if you should be worried about things like self-harming or if they've been really depressed lately, start at the top. Other than that, there's a lot of different ways that you can get resources, and any of the facilities you call will help point you in the right direction based on the information you give them.
Well, I can imagine as a parent, you can feel lost, not knowing which option to do. And then also, I know I've got a little baby girl, and the idea of sending her to a place to be gone for 9 or 12 months, that sounds so scary to me, but I also know that if that's what's best for her, that's absolutely where she needs to be. How are you helping parents and children navigate that and getting comfortable being here?
Yeah, that's a great question. Most of our kids, they've gotten to the point where they want support. They know it's not working the way it's going right now. And so some of them have even gone to their parents and said, I need to go somewhere, and they've asked for that. But there's a lot of things that we do that are going to help keep them comfortable. We're going to make sure that the parents and the family is part of this entire process. Parents are the ones who know their child best. They know their history. They're going to be their biggest support and advocate through their whole journey. And so we want them involved with family therapy, visiting, anything that they can do to be involved. We want to encourage that.
So it's not goodbye, see you next year. You're very much involved.
Yes, absolutely.
And what are some of the treatment options that are available here?
We do a lot of wonderful therapies here. So we have individual therapy, family therapy. Group therapy is a very powerful model for our kids because they can say, I get it. I struggle with the same things and I'm getting better, and you can too. We also do recreation therapy, medication management, academics, a whole model all the way around.
And what can parents do to be a support to their children?
Being involved in the process, first of all, I think really matters to say, not to dismiss or quickly make your kid feel better. We all want to make our children feel better. Give your child a safe space to say that they're struggling and to acknowledge that they're afraid of things or having anxiety, and then you can problem solve after that. But give them a safe space to get that acceptance and to be able to ask for the help that they need.
And if a parent is out there right now feeling lost, wondering what to do for their child, where can they go?
Call us, call Cascade Academy, and if we know lots of different providers, we know lots of different services, and we can help point you in the right direction.
Well, thank you so much for what you guys are doing here.
Thank you.
Now they're raising awareness for anxiety, and now it's your turn to get involved. We'll be talking about that coming up next.